That morning in Shiganshina, everything was too quiet. The usual chirping of birds was gone, replaced by a strange, heavy stillness. Even the wind felt different, like it was holding its breath. UN Mikasa, and I noticed it right away. It was a silence that wasn't peaceful. It was unsettling. An unspoken warning hung in the air, a feeling that something big was about to happen. We just stood there, looking at each other, wondering what it could mean. Then it started. A low, deep hum, almost too quiet to hear at first. It felt like the ground itself was vibrating. I placed my hand against Wall Maria, and my heart nearly stopped. The stone was warm, and the vibration was coming from inside it. It was as if the wall was breathing. Just then, I glanced down at the old book my grandfather had left me. My eyes widened. Glowing letters were appearing on the blank pages, forming a sentence. When the walls whisper, the Ancient One wakes. We looked at each other, a mix of fear and curiosity in our eyes. The walls weren't just stone. They were alive. Suddenly, a brilliant light erupted behind Wall Maria, painting the sky in gold. A silhouette began to rise, a figure so immense it dwarfed the wall itself. It wasn't like any titan we'd ever seen. It was ancient, glowing, almost godlike. There was no destruction, no chaos, just this silent, awe-inspiring presence. It was terrifying and beautiful all at once. We were frozen in place, a mix of shock and a strange sense of duty washing over us. Uan clenched his fists, his eyes burning with a familiar fire. We knew this was it. The world was about to change forever. As we stared at the colossal figure, time itself seemed to fracture. A leaf that had been falling from a tree suddenly floated upwards. Birds were frozen mid-flight, suspended in the air like statues. The world became a silent, surreal painting, and then a voice echoed in Aaron's mind. A whisper that felt both ancient and familiar. You've seen this before. A chill ran down my spine. What did it mean? Had this happened before? Were we trapped in some kind of loop? The world we knew was unraveling right before our eyes, and we were standing at the epicenter of it all. The glowing titan reached out a hand, its massive fingers gently touching the top of Wall Maria. A wave of golden energy pulsed outwards, not with destructive force, but like a ripple in a pond. Where the energy touched the stone, glowing words began to form, burning brightly against the ancient rock. The first word was, remember. Then, a second appeared below it, beginning. It wasn't an attack, it was a message. The walls weren't just barriers. They were storytellers, trying to communicate something lost to time. We weren't just defending our home. We were standing before a living history. Suddenly Yuan gasped, his eyes wide and unfocused. He wasn't seeing Shiganshina anymore. He described a vision, a vast, snowy field under a gray sky. In the distance, 3 small children were running, their laughter echoing faintly, but looming over them, a dark, familiar shadow of a titan fell across the snow. The vision was so vivid, so real, it left us all breathless. Who were those children? What did this memory mean? We were grasping at fragments of a puzzle far bigger and older than we could have ever imagined. The past was bleeding into our present. Just as quickly as it appeared, the glowing silhouette began to fade, dissolving back into the morning light. But it left one final, chilling message etched onto the wall, the golden light slowly dimming the walls, remember you? The words seemed to be directed right at us. At Uan. The quiet returned, but it was no longer peaceful. It was heavy with the weight of an unknown destiny. The giant was gone, but its warning remained. We knew this was just the start. Whatever was coming, we had to be ready. The very foundations of our world held a secret, and we were the ones who had to uncover it. Whoa! Did you see that? That mystery titan isn't finished yet, and neither is the story. If you want to find out what happens next, how Io and Armin will face this new challenge, and uncover the secrets behind the glowing symbols, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss a single moment of the adventure. Trust me, you won't want to miss the next episode. The walls are remembering, and the story's only getting crazier. This is just the beginning.